So I know you all love a really good feud. Am I sitting weird? The last time I was in this house and I sat kind of like this, you guys all were like, "Whose foot is that? Whose foot?" It's my foot. Did I do that already? I might have. So I thought I would just start the video off sitting kind of normally, casual, comfy casual. You know, you just put your foot up to your chin or something like that. I wish I could suck my own dick. I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. Then I'll never have to fucking have a date ever again. But anyway, I know you guys love a good feud. I don't know if you love the two that are feuding, but I had to do this story. Again, I don't know why I'm doing the black girl. You listen, let me explain something to you, bitch, okay? You said the other motherfucking night. All right. I'm sure white girls do it too. I'm not trying to be racist. Okay, so Kathy Griffin, we all know her, right? The obnoxious redheaded comedian who says really bad things, held up the picture, the mask of Donald Trump with ketchup on it. Stupid idea. I was the first one to say stupid idea. Do I honestly think she was a threat to the president of the United States? It's Kathy fucking Griffin. It's a redhead who's like 60 years old. She's not going to do anything to you except try to convince you that gingers aren't really evil. And then we have my other favorite asshole, Ellen DeGeneres, who is proving I'm more and more right with these stories I hear about her being a raging bitch. I never liked that bitch. I just can't stand her because she's phony. She acts like she's nice. I'm not sitting here acting like I'm fucking, the Pope or Jesus or something like that. I'm acting like I'm the opposite. I think the devil's kid or something like that. I'll admit it, okay? I'm not a good person. I will fucking admit it. I'm not sitting here pretending I am, though. That bitch is sitting there pretending. Listen, and everybody's like been coming at me like, Ellen does nice things. She gives things away. She can do nice things. It doesn't mean she's not an asshole. Assholes do nice things. Case in point, I've done nice things. I gave a guy, my Starbucks cup to throw away after I was done with it today, who was homeless. No, I didn't have any change, but I figured he could recycle for me because maybe he'd feel good about himself. And I actually lectured him about that while I was drinking my delicious Starbucks beverage, which is oh so caffeinated, yet oh so good. Almost like a fucking give me an endorsement. Fucking, I want a Starbucks one. But anyway, ramps me up a little bit. So Kathy Griffin and Ellen DeGeneres apparently were feuding, and I didn't know that. And who cares? But it's interesting. It's really interesting. It kind of proves my Ellen point. So here's where it goes back to. Apparently, Kathy Griffin was never really allowed back in before she did this. Let's go back to the pre-Trump mask thing. Whatever you think about that, let's just go back. All right, she was an up-and-comer. She was actually doing more and more stuff. She was everywhere all of a sudden. She was kind of getting close to the A-list life. One show she was never really on was Ellen DeGeneres' show. And Ellen DeGeneres is all about woman power and supporting other comedians and blah, 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 blah. And we should all love each other. Lie, you tuna-smelling little bitch you. I can't, that face of hers too gets on my nerves. So, what you got? Anybody here have any plans for the weekend? Yeah. You guys gonna see that new movie? Yeah. I'm gonna go home and eat Portia's pussy out. Yeah, with this face. I'm gonna eat her pussy with this face. Yeah. Are you getting off yet, honey? You're not thinking about my money, right? You love me. So, Kathy Griffin had never really been on. Every other comedian had been on, except another comedian, and we'll get to that. So, finally, Kathy Griffin came on, and you can see this on YouTube, and this is like 7-8 years ago, with Ellen. And the only reason Ellen allowed her to come on the show was because she'd gone to Afghanistan, entertained troops, and she thought that was noble, and blah, blah, blah. So Kathy Griffin comes on there, and you could tell she was kind of not being herself, whether you like her or not. She wasn't saying certain things she wanted to say, and Ellen was rolling her fucking eyes at certain points. Look at the video. It's on YouTube. Look at that interview. Ellen just looked like she just didn't like her even being there. Then why invite the bitch, you asshole bitch, you? Why invite her? If she's obnoxious and annoying and you don't want her on her show, why invite her? Don't pretend, because she wanted to pretend she's nice and like, well, I just think we should all be nice to people, and you volunteered in Afghanistan, so, you passed my sniff test just today. And, okay, your pussy it's passable. I'm not going to eat it because I like blonde girls, but, it's not stinky or anything. It's not Shanghai tuna pussy. I just hate Shanghai tuna pussy. Anyway, so they do this interview, and I watch the interview, and Kathy Griffin is sitting there, and Ellen's game, she likes to play games every 5 seconds, and again, I've said it before, Ellen's games are at the torment of everybody else. Like when she likes to scare people by dropping them into like some pit of hell that she probably runs with her demonic self. Like they'll be sitting on this like ledge thing, and she'll be like, so, what was my first grade teacher's name? Impossible ass questions and shit. And she'll be ready with a buzzer, and it's obviously people who are the fear of the unknown, like when they're going to fall. They know they're going to fall. It's not going to be onto tacks or anything, but with Ellen, who knows? There's probably like fucking pool full of piranha down there. They all go missing. But she'll do this thing. Like she's gonna press the button. Bitch, press the button already, because these people, and they're older sometimes. They're freaking out. They're like, oh. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for her to go up there with a hot curling iron and just start burning motherfuckers. Like, so, you didn't get my question right. What was the first thought I ever had? Wrong. I mean, she's a sadist. That's what she is. She's a fucking sadist. Mark my words. So, her game she had with Kathy Griffin was say nice things about the following people. And it's all people that Kathy Griffin had made fun of interact, like Paul Abdul and people I would have made fun of too, quite frankly, who pretty much fucking deserved it. And you could tell it was just awkward. She didn't want to say like nice things about them. And Ellen was just being a dick that whole interview. And then she's just like, well, I think you're mean sometimes. And, also, I know mean comics because a lot of people were mean to me because when they found out I was gay, everybody knew you were gay. Nobody believed you were. Nobody ever said back in the day that Ellen DeGeneres, man, I wonder what kind of cock she's into. I wonder if she's an Italian guy, she into black guys, what's she into? Nobody ever said that. They're like, what? She's obviously the man. She wears a strap on and she puts it in a lipstick lesbian. That was the only question I had. Was it a lipstick lesbian you were into, or was it a biker dyke? That's what I wanted to know. Because I could kind of see you as a biker dyke type, though you're not quite. You're kind of like a Ryan Seacrest lesbian. I don't even know how to explain that because he reminds me of a lesbian. I know it doesn't make any sense, but can you see that guy ever having sex? I just can't picture it. Can you picture him having sex? Oh, this is heavenly. Take that, you dirty bitch. He's on the other team, I'm telling you. But, so Kathy Griffin, her had this weird interview. Okay, fine. Then she never let the woman on her show again. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. After all this fallout from the Trump thing and everything, I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit more. So Kathy Griffin wrote this tell-all book about certain celebrities, and it wasn't that actually bad, but kind of enlightening. Worth a read, actually, even if you hate her. Like the celebrity dish, nobody's denied it except one person. Guess who it is? Ellen. She put a blind item in the back of her book. And a blind item, for those who are retarded, is, it's like saying, this flaming gay guy who works at a video store with Jay was out the other night sucking semen out of a homeless man who went cross-eyed because he was so good at it. Who could it be? It's one of those where you're just saying something but covering your ass. So in the book that Kathy Griffin wrote, she put this, it was like a 2-page thing. It was innocuous. It was nothing. She's put, this blonde daytime talk show host has a mean streak that all of Hollywood knows about. And got her kicked out of a dressing room in the backstage of the Emmys. Basically, like summoned, her fellow dykes or something like that to get rid of Kathy Griffin out of this certain dressing room. Which shows you that she's just an asshole. That's an asshole move. Bitch, why do you care if she's there? You've got more money than God. You and Oprah can go rub tits together and shit like that and talk about how wonderful you are to each other and everybody else on the planet. Leave motherfuckers alone. But here's what pissed me off. So then finally Kathy Griffin's been touring after this nightmare Trump thing, and she sold out Chicago Theater like 4 times or something. She was just here. And I don't know if she was there at Chicago Theater or someplace else. She told why she really hates Ellen and buckle your seatbelts in, it's good. Now, Kathy Griffin was friends with the late Joan Rivers, okay? Joan Rivers, again, another, divisive comedian, but you know what? At a certain point, you got to give somebody their motherfucker to respect. That bitch was one of the first bitches in the game. She'd been in the game till she was damn near 80 and still selling things out. Whether you like her or not, you got to give her props for keeping the hustle going. And she did. There was a documentary on her. I do recommend it because she was busier than I'll ever be. I swear to God, she had appointments after appointments, comedy show after comedy show, all in one day sometimes. This is an 80-year-old something woman, doing this shit. And she was a legend. You just have to admit it. She's like Rickles and all the others. So, Joan Rivers was hurt by one thing, and Kathy Griffin, her very best friend, she would always ask Kathy Griffin, who said this now, Kathy Griffin said all this finally, she just let everything out, she didn't give a fuck anymore, at her last concert gig. She's like, Joan Rivers would always say to her, did Ellen DeGeneres call you? It kind of hurts me that as a female comedian, she's never let me on her show because she thinks I'm mean. And Kathy's like, yeah, I know, it kind of sucks. So Kathy Griffin, even knowing that this fucking evil lesbian bitch doesn't like her, decided she would eat some shit, call up Ellen. Apparently, supposedly, what happened was Ellen picked up the phone, and Kathy Griffin just said, listen, I'm going to lay it on the line. This is before Joan Rivers died. No, it was right after she died. She goes, Joan died. She was never on your show because you thought she was mean, but she pioneered the way for people like me and you. Why don't you just do like a tribute for her? Could you please do that? And just, come on, let's all support each other here. And Ellen DeGeneres said, and she has not denied saying this, there's a difference between funny and mean, and I'm entitled to my opinion. And Kathy Griffin proceeded to do what I would have done and told her and her fishy smelling looking face of hers and that she looks like motherfucking Pinocchio with a bad blonde dye job. Shut up. That's what she looks like. She told her to go fuck herself and that she's a fucking asshole. I say for that alone, bitch, thank you. I wish I could have got to her first. I would have told her that for several different reasons, just because I don't like the bitch, just because she's a fraudulent hoe. That's what I would have told her about. But for her to go off and say that to Ellen DeGeneres shows you that she doesn't give a fuck anymore, and shows you this is the type of people that you don't want. Why would you want somebody who's always nice in your show? It's so fucking boring. I'm not saying you want somebody who's going to come out there and say shit, pussy, fucking all that stuff because it's a daytime talk show. But who the fuck is she? Who is she to decide who's mean? Difference between mean and funny? Well, you're mean and you're not funny, bitch. I hate to ruin it for you. Ellen DeGeneres is the least funny comedian that's ever walked the planet. Maybe not the least. No, she is. She's the least funny. What are her jokes about? Her jokes are fucking just random, fucking non sequiturs. That are the punchline is that ugly sneering Pinocchio nose of hers. Is it? Right? All right. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. So I would want to see where this feud is going to go next. I think that they should do a celebrity boxing ring. I think they should. Both of them should. Why not? For veterans or, cancer kids or, me to give me more Starbucks, a lifetime supply. I mean, I'll take any offer that comes. But yeah, I don't know if this is a good video or not. I don't know if you guys would care about this, but I'm not that I base my life around it, but I just think it's awesome. Somebody told Ellen DeGeneres, who's got somebody who's got like a $10 million mansion and not just an extra on a fucking sitcom and losing their career anyway. Somebody told her to go fuck herself and that she's an asshole. So for that, I have to give Kathy, and I ripped her on the last video where she did that stupid thing with the mask. That's dumb, but I'm pulling politics aside here and saying, you know what? Bravo. You should have slapped the bitch. Run her over. I don't give a fuck what you do. Hire somebody to run her over. Fuck that. But good for you. Hope you liked the video. And I'm going to be doing another video on my other channel, which is definitely not PC. So I have to put it there because there's going to be a problem if I put it here. Click on over. JBTV2. I don't know how to put a link, but if somebody could show me, I'd be grateful. I do everything off a phone. Does that make a difference?